What's going on, Edis3T, man? We back with another video. So I got two comments right here, man. These boys say the Gen 4 and Gen 5 Escalade is the best Escalade. I say that's cap. I don't know what's going on with Cadillac, but the Gen 5 Escalade, bro, it's not looking good for them. Like, they are suffering from a lot of issues. It's Escalades all across the board. The base, the 600s, and the Escalade Vs. If you are familiar with Alex the Car Doctor, then you should know this guy does a lot of work on GM vehicles, Tahoes, Yukons, Suburbans.
Show you why I call these pretty little poisons. What looks good is not always good for you. At 96,000 miles, we've already had lifter failure. The roller bearing has failed and chewed into the cam.
Hold up. Pause. Stop. 96,000 miles, lifter failure. Interesting. If you go check my Gen 3 Escalade post, if you read the opinion, this guy said, they have an Escalade, 200,000 miles, zero issues. Other guy said he have an Escalade with 95,000 miles on there, still going strong. And if you go look at the comments under my Gen 2 Tahoe post, go look at all the owners in those comment sections. They're saying how their Tahoe 300,000, 400,000, 200,000 miles, original engine, still going strong. Meanwhile, these Gen 4 and Gen 5 GM trucks not even making it to 10,000 miles. If you think I'm lying, check this out.
These are the generations to get pre-DOD. This one did not come with DOD. Older Gen GM LS engines would take you well over 300,000 miles without any engine issues.
Now, I am going to say this. I'm not just going to 100% bash the new GM trucks, because we can't have a problem without a solution. So the issue is the AMF, the DOD, the VTT, the start-stop feature. You know, when you come to a red light or a stop sign and the car cuts off and it cuts back on when you hit the gas, that's a big issue too on these newer GM cars. The solution to all this will be a simple cam job. Cam and all the supporting mods. You can delete the DOD, you can delete AMF or that start-stop feature. So yes, we can cam it, but let's flip it. Let's put the shoe on the other foot. So the average typical hard-working family, I'm going to say 70% of the people that own these vehicles are non-car people. So they want to crank up and go. They don't want to deal with heads, cam. They not trying to delete anything. They not trying to spend $4, $5, $6, $7,000 on deleting all this stuff. They want to get in their truck, crank up and go. That's why I would say Gen 1 through 3. Man, I'm going to explain to y'all why the Gen 2 Tahoe was one of the best Tahoes that General Motors have made. Like the Gen 2 Tahoe, Yukon, Suburban, why they are better and outlast the Gen 4 and the Gen 5. Now, I skipped over Gen 3 because the Gen 3 Tahoes, they come second to the Gen 2. Now, me personally, I feel like the Gen 3 Tahoes neck to neck with the Gen 2, but the Gen 2 is above the Gen 3. If you're looking for something dependable, reliable, the Gen 2 Tahoe, bro, with these 5.3s and these 4.8s, this thing would last 300,000 miles, 250, 275, 300,000 miles if you take care of it. Now, we see these on every street, every corner, every block, and every neighborhood. Some people take care of them, some people don't. But for the people who actually take care of the Gen 2 Tahoes, Yukons, and Suburban, these things will run 300,000 miles, flawless, with no problem, if you take care of it. Now, what a lot of people don't know is, with the Gen 2 Tahoe, these things came with more than one engine option. Now, these things came standard with the 4.8 LS, the 5.3 LS. There also was a 5.7 version of the Gen 2 Tahoe, and the 6.0 only came in the Donatas. So, if you wanted the 6.0 in your Yukon, you had to get the Donata trim level. And then on top of that, with the 4.8, the 5.3, or the 6.0, you can easily mod it. You can do heads, cam, E85, long tube headers, all kind of stuff. Put a blower on top of it, turbo, twin turbo, pro charger. You can mod this thing like it was a Trailblazer SS, or you can build this thing to beat a Trailblazer SS. Now compare the Gen 2 Tahoe to the Gen 3, 4, and 5. The Gen 2 was flawless. The Gen 2 had flaws, but not compared to the newer model Tahoes. The newer model Tahoes is basically trash compared to the Gen 2. The Gen 2s, and let me end the video by saying this. The Gen 2 Tahoe is way more popular than the 3, 4, and 5. Yes, the 3, 4, and 5, they look better. You get the luxury features, the nice interior, the fancy gadgets and technology. But let's just be real, bro. The Gen 2 is the better Tahoe. It is. Y'all drop them comments, man. Let's talk about it. LS3T, gone.